Hello everyone, Tesaks here, and today I'm gonna draw some towers and some other stuffs, but mainly towers because got to the time when the towers is that needs to be done for project manager. Anyway, let me turn off the splash screen and instead activate PixelEdit. So PixelEdit should be on the stream right now, hopefully. And let's start. Let's see. I already prepared some crystals yesterday, but then I had to go and do some other things. So basically I have this basic shape for 2 crystals, and the main idea is that magic towers will be basically like this kind of like some kind of stand with crystals hovering above them and sending magic attacks to the foes. So let's start. Basically I already have the shape here, so all I have to do is a little bit of coloring, but of course, as usual, I have to keep everything nicely organized. So the system templates, and then we will be actually doing the work on new layer. So we can, thanks to this, we can revert any changes. Hi there, Spacefish. So thanks to this, we can hopefully revert any changes that might happen, any mistakes, etc. So yeah, but that's the goal for today. The goal for today is to make at least few towers, because with that I will be able to finally implement towers to the game fully functional. And because I never ever before drawn anything like this, any crystals, etc. in past, I will be experimenting quite a lot, so hope that's not a deal breaker for anyone watching. Also, I don't really have any purple color prepared, unlike with many other stuff. Actually no, I'm not using any color palette. Well, yes, I'm using a color palette that I made some time ago, but the issue with that is what I just mentioned. I don't have any purple color in that palette. I'm using that color palette because I have, let's say it this way, I have issues with seeing colors a little bit. I see colors differently with each eye, so yeah, making new colors for me is not that easy. And for that I basically used some colors from games that I liked and just a little bit tweaked them so I like them more. So today, not really, I'm not really colorblind, but on one eye I see colors way more saturated than they are in reality. On one eye I see normal colors as any other person, and the other I see them more saturated and a little bit more like light. So when I am watching with both eyes, the colors for me are distorted. So this post edit challenge. I will see. So far I don't like this color. Basically, well, if I will fail to make any nice colors, I'll basically do what I am doing usually, which is going to some older files. Let me open another file real quick. Like for example, okay, this is not the one I wanted to open. I need some from Project Walker. I don't have Project Walker in the recent edits, so let me just quickly go to Project Walker. Or not Project Walker, the game is renamed, it's Walker of Aldenor, but I used to call it Project Walker, so yeah, but basically Walker of Aldenor. Let me check because I have the color palette on sprites applicated here. I will try another way, or other way. I need, okay, so should be visible now on the stream. Basically, these are colors that I prepared in past. As we speak right now, I don't have any like prepared color palette. I just know that I have all my colors that I ever made, or not made, but mixed in this file. So as you can see, I don't have any magenta or purple color, but I can do one trick that works usually, which is taking color that's real close and then shifting it. It's not the most professional way to do it, but if you struggle with colors, like for example me, it's probably the most consistent way of preparing new colors. Just taking some other color and shifting it to it also makes sure that all your colors are working nicely together. There are literally patterns that can be found on the internet for how much you have to move the color if you are making new shades or colors, so they can play nicely with your old colors. But I'm usually bad at the colors because the reasons I mentioned before. I don't see the true colors when I am not watching with when I am watching with both eyes. So let me just quickly make new purple. About 3 shades should be just enough for the crystal, I think. But just to be safe, let's make one lighter. It should be okay. Let's maybe a little bit more to the white, or even better, I can do this. You just increase the light a little bit and increase saturation just tiny bit. Now it's more like pink instead of purple, but it should work. So let's see if I'll be happy with the colors on the crystal now. So far not bad. I'll see. I will color the whole crystal first, and then I will decide. Also, because this is the first time that I am making like any minerals besides just stones, I don't really know how to approach the lighting on them, because as I understand these kind of stones, like crystals, etc., there should be some kind of like how is it called? Let me just quickly look for the word that I wanna use. Light reflection, yeah, that's the reflection. There should be a bunch of reflections on the surface. And I feel like that's my weakness, lightning in general and reflections. So I will basically prepare the whole surface, and then I will start thinking about where the light might be shining or reflecting more. Also, it would be good idea maybe have some cracks on the crystal, so maybe that's something to consider, and I will do that later on as well. But right now I need to figure out the colors, and I hope this could be fine. I like the color so far. Makes, yeah, I kinda like it. So let's finish. It's not bad. Maybe not make this too dark. Let me just quickly go over this. Okay, something happened in my system. It blew my ears. So I will have to do this. Yep, that's way better. Okay, what about the new color? To be honest, don't know if I like it. Let's keep this color, but let's make it a little bit darker. Let's use this one instead. I don't know, I'm not I'm not really happy about it. Yeah, I agree, that does not look great. The colors ain't that bad, but it just doesn't play that nice together. It's not the best thing, but maybe let me make this a little bit darker. I will use the PixelEdit built-in tool for color picking and just make it darker on this side, like down here, while keeping this color over here to this part. Then this should stay the same as well. Now it adds a little bit of, how to call it, the feel of dimension to it, but I'm still not happy about the color, I'll be entirely honest. Maybe I should have started with another color, because the idea is that there will be how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 up, or rather 6 upgrades for each path on the tower, and each tower can have 2 paths, so basically I have to make 12 sprites for each tower, which in total means 24 sprites, plus 2 sprites for the basic towers. And this is meant to be like tier 1 tower that only attacks with magic and have no special properties, hence the purple color, because for me it's always been that the purple is somehow the color of magic, at least many games are using it. And then with different properties, maybe tier 3 could be like freezing tower or something like that. I would change the crystal to be blue instead. But yeah, I choose one of the colors that I don't have prepared. which for the first stream on for the first stream is not the greatest idea. I'll admit that. But hey, edit challenge. Okay. I think I need a little bit lighter purple color, but also maybe more saturated. Maybe about 80 on saturation and 50. Isn't that? Let's see. Let me just quickly swap these colors. No, it's too much. Given the fact that if I leave these colors, then it's too much. But if I get rid of them, and I will actually get some background from the game, because the crystals will be at this background. Let me just quickly environment. Yeah, there will be on this background. Which layer is it? Is it this layer? So let me quickly copy paste this here on new layer, of course. Then the contrast is not good at all. Not good at all. Let me just quickly, nope, paint over these. But as is right now, I can already tell that the colors are not playing well. Not really. Because the background is dark or dark colors, I should make the crystal lighter. But ideally with darker outline, I think. No, it looks better than with the lighter outline, I would say. Let me just quickly, let me just quickly scrap this whole thing and start over from the template. This is the reason why I'm keeping the templates on a separate layer, so I can go back to the original idea anytime. It really does save a lot of time. So I think I can make the outline with this color, but for the inner parts, kinda like inner outlines, I should use different color, which is something that I'm not doing really often, because usually it's not required. But what if I went with this color instead? Maybe tweaked it a little bit. Some tweaking might be required. And then how does it look? This point not bad. Let me just quickly fill all the walls. Not happy about it. Not happy. Not happy at all. Let me try adding a little bit of this pink, I would say. That's more on the pink side. So if I add it a little bit here and maybe make this part lighter, it adds a little bit of the depth, but the question is, does the color look right? I don't know. We shall see. Hmm. This is greater challenge that than I anticipated, to be honest. What about now? Eh, it lacks the... It lacks something. I don't know why. I don't know what though. Maybe if I... Wait, let me... I already have four colors, and I don't think there is reason using more, because if I will use more colors, then it would end up looking even worse. Maybe this light pink isn't the best choice. Come on. Maybe the light pink isn't the best choice. Let me... What about more saturated purple? This is probably the most saturated I can get it. Yeah. But no. It's too strong. Still stand out too much. Okay, let me try a different approach. I will take this color and I will just increase lighting a little bit to 60 and saturation to about 65. That looks great, but it won't be seen. Like for small details, yeah, this color will be nice, but not for this. Let me change the hue a little bit. Just tiny bit, not that much. Just to 300, and again saturation to 65, lighting to 60. I don't know. Maybe getting the lighting even higher, like 60. It does look better now, in my opinion, but let me check it from far. Not really. The player in the game will see it like this. So in the end, I probably should change these as well. Just let me quickly paint this place. Now, can I see the... Yeah, I can see the walls clearly now. So, let's use this. Now, this wall will probably be... This wall probably should be the brightest place on the whole crystal. Now, what about other parts? Let's make it lighter here as well. Not that much though. And maybe make the shading lighter. Huh. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It doesn't look pretty. I hope that it will help to look a little bit more 3D with added shades on this side as well. The same way I'm adding the lighter parts here. It should be also here. I would like to add later on the darker parts here, and then some cracks and maybe some like quote unquote not real trenches, but yeah, cracks. That's the right word. Oh, okay. Let me try that real quick, and maybe drop it here as well. And I'd like to know, just quickly repaint this, like change this color a little bit. Yeah, the cracks not might be, they will be hard. Okay. This looks a little bit better. Okay, so let's find some nice color for the like shades, let's say, or the darker areas, maybe. Okay, I have this color prepared right now, so let's try this one. If not, we will tweak it a little bit. Tweak it around. It should be not that dark up here, but way darker down here, so maybe make it like this portion of the as we go up, let's slowly make it less and less. And up there just these little touches. I like it, but I'm still not happy with it. Let me hide the background. With the background, yeah, I'm not really happy with it, and I don't know if it's the color or the contrast of the colors. Maybe let me compare these two colors. Not that far apart, but if I'll just lightly tap the saturation up to something, this is 69, yeah, okay. So let me just 65. Will this be any better? And yeah, let's fill this down here as well. Now, I don't know. Can't tell if it's better. Let me finish the light side first. The same idea, it should be way lighter up here, so let me just drop more here. As we go down, less and less light patches, and then in the middle we will have some like just light patches right here, like this. That could help, maybe, in theory. We shall see. You like it with the lighter colors, right? Uh-huh. So you think I should change the darkest color and this like quote unquote shade color and make it a little bit lighter? What do you think? Okay, let me just quickly. So this one is better, so I will take this one and make it. Yeah, of course. So let's just lighten it a little bit. So we will add just a tiny amount of light, about +2 to 49. Okay, it looks lighter, but at the same time we have to add saturation, otherwise it will look wash out. Okay, so this could be the new dark color. and the new shadow color, let me just tiny bit to about 53 and 65. That might work. And now let's change them. Let's change them, and this. And now let's see. It looks a little bit better, I would say. It looks a little bit better. Maybe I should add, like, make these parts thicker. That would help as well. And then in the end I can add more colors if I'll be careful enough. Not to make it too heavy on the eyes of the player. And I kinda like it now, to be honest. Now let's maybe add just tiny details. This could look good. Not sure, to be honest. Oh my god, I've been talking with muted microphone. Okay. Thank you for so much for stopping by, and I'll be more than happy to see you again around. Okay, now. So far, let's say I'm happy with this. So far. Maybe I can just drop a little bit here, and do this right here. But for the most part, I don't wanna mess around with that much. So instead, I might try a few other stuff to make the cracks. And for that I like to use a little trick. So I like to make it cracked about here. Like this. Maybe like this. And maybe tiny bit like here. Maybe some bigger cracks here. Okay, we shall see. Now I will just decrease the opacity of this layer to see if it's how does it look and if there is any point in trying to achieve something like that. It seems like I'm not sure. Actually, might like the look of it with the cracks, but maybe I can add more. Like here. Let it blend with other colors. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna obviously leave it on the separated layer, so I can anytime I can make export with or without the cracks. Now let me see how does it look like without the background. Okay, I'm kinda happy with that, not gonna lie. And now let me try one more thing. By the way, what's this layer for? I don't know. So let's rename this cracks. Cracks. And this to main. This can stay hidden. Can even remove it. Now this is background. And let's try leaving this on, but slightly decreasing the opacity of this to about 255 is maximum, right? So leaving it at 220. Okay, I can't see any difference. 200. Okay, so in the end this could work out, but I'm definitely gonna play with the opacity in the game itself, not with the sprites. That's for sure. Okay, nice. Now I can delete these because I no longer need them. The cracks are at about 70. Now let's go for another crystal. So let me find my notes somewhere around there on my table. Okay, so now I should make crystal that will be water based, which means more like saturated blue. I don't think I have. Well, I might have in the ATM. I actually might have some sprites for water, because in Warcraft Fallen there is a waterfall in the background. So waterfall. Yay! Okay, but it's split. I split it into multiple sprites, but this one should be the biggest one. Okay, so I think I actually can use these. And because this should be direct upgrade. Excuse me, I'm kinda tired. It should be possible to just use the same outline with just different colors. Let's see. Nope, we will have to do something about the colors as well. That would be too dark. Let's see. This looks fine. So I'm happy about this combination of colors, but I need lighter and darker blue. I might technically use this blue as my darker blue. You know what? Let me go for this. Just change the palette of. Just make the dump palette swap. And there's a little bit darker. I will change it later on. Now. And I think I need a little bit less saturated, about 95. A little bit even less, about 90. Even more. Let's try 80. 80 looks fine to me. Should be just subtle touch. And on the other hand, I need something that will be lighter. So let's try breaking this up to 30. How does it look? It might be too much. It's actually not might be, it is too much. So let's try just 26. Not enough. 26, but decrease the saturation to 90. And now we can make it up to, I would say, 30. It should be fine. It should indeed be fine. And now I just need lighter version of this color. For that, let me pick. Let me go lower on saturation scale. I would say down to 80 again, but higher on light scale. By that I mean like maybe 47. Yeah, I'm kinda happy about this. I mean, it's supposed to be just small upgrade. Uh, I don't know if I'm a fan of these cracks. You know, let's keep the cracks hidden. Now, because this should be tier 2, this should be tier 1. Let's make it let me think for a while. Actually no, I changed my mind. This one will be the basic tower. This one will be tier 1. And now is the question. Both of these should be like looking similar, but not exactly the same. Let's add if I'm gonna make this like this, how does it look like? It doesn't look too good. Okay, I see. Not that good at all. Let me instead try what I could do. I can technically make this a little bit chipped here and there, a little bit damaged, like this, or more like this. I don't know. I don't know if I wanna do something like that. Let's revert it. And let's think for a while again. Okay, so let me try this instead. Let's copy this guy here, but let's also copy this guy here. Let's make him another layer. And now let's delete a bunch of this stuff here. And now let's make it like this, actually. But also okay. Let's save the progress and add a new layer. I added 2 layers, never mind, let's delete one. And this one, let's call it merge 1. And this one, let's call it merge O, like opacity. And on this layer, just add bunch of random pixels here and there. And let's see what we can do with it. If we can just make the illusion of 2 crystals merging. Now, let me decrease opacity of this one. And let's see. Let's save this. Let's see from afar. Okay, so this is not enough. Okay, maybe just zoom a little bit here. $75 looks okay. Actually, 75 looks really okay, in my opinion. All we have to do is go back here and make tiny more spots and just now. I'm not sure how I like it or not. Maybe it could be better if I went for literally something like this. I mean, let's just make few. disable this. Let me see. This actually looks kinda better, to be honest. I'm not entirely happy, but yeah, it looks better. Now let me delete all that and let's make few corrections here and there. Let's see. I need darker, right? Yeah. Now it looks way better. Yeah, it actually looks better. I like it. So now that we have this crystal and this crystal, let's go for basically this have to like represent water. Now let's go for snow and ice. Or let me just quickly snow and ice. So basically I will do the literally the same thing, only let me think, because I like to make the next one bigger. So let me just quickly repaint this one to be more whiter, just lighter blue, and it's a bit challenging in its own, to be honest, because it means I have to make new set of colors. And new set of colors is always fun. I need... What was the original color? Was I working on this? Yeah. So let me go with this one. This actually could be good. And since we had this one right now, let's go for a little bit darker. Let's use the same preset. Oh, should represent ice now. It's kinda working. It's not the worst. Let's try this one. No, it's too much. It's too similar. So let's scrap this idea. I mean, this can be it. What's the difference? It's literally just changing the light. Okay, I see. Let's make this lighter. Let's decrease the saturation to 80. Let's increase the lighting to 60. Yes. It's right now it's straight. It's better. Let me go tiny bit more. No, that's too much. It's too much. So now it should be fine to represent eyes, I think. Yeah, kinda. Let me take this color, make it just tiny bit lighter. Okay. It's fine, to be honest. But I made a mistake. Mistakes were made. Now let's take the dark blue. Again, saturation to 80. Let's increase the lighting to, I don't know, 45. Maybe even greater. Let's try 50. That's fine. I like the 50 more. It's kinda resembles eyes. I can go for this here. The truth is that I don't really need this. Okay, let's go for 60 now. It's too much. So let's go back to 40. Yeah, 40 is looking okay. Maybe even, I don't know, 45? 45. No, 45 is not distinguishable enough. So the 50. So is the 50? No, it's not. It's not. Let's try deeper blue with 85. Let's maybe make it, I don't know, 90. It's 120 is too much. Let's go for just 99. Still too much. 80. Yeah, I'm really like playing it stupid. Just make it 80 and 40. Now I have dark blue. It's not definitely not dark enough though. 35. You know. You know what? Let's just do this. Now make this just 30. And I basically have the same color here. Let's make this lighter to about 45. Let's try. Like this. Not the best pick. Let's try with just 40. Yeah, it's way better. I'd like to make it just about 30, 37, 38. No, let's try 40. I have the feeling that 40 is just too much. If I increase the saturation, just still too much. 85 with 48. What about now? It's almost indistinguishable from the other color that I have. Anyway, it's not that bad, to be honest. I kinda like it. Now let's try and make my new color. About 75 should be okay, and about maybe the 75 is okay as well. Let me try. Make it like this. It's like this. Does it look like eyes though? No. Need darker. So let's go for 70. Just plain 70. This. Not really a huge fan. But that was 65. It's just too low. Let's try instead of let's leave it at 75. No, or not, just use this, but make it thicker. This technically could be good. Don't know if it's good though. And let's make the transition. So merge, and now let's delete right here. Okay. Okay. Right here. Okay, this looks promising. Let's put it this way. Now let's copy this part here. Let's delete this. Okay, should be good now. Not sure if I like it. To be honest, I don't like it. Let's instead copy this part. Oh, I have to copy it from here. And make it here. That actually should be fine, yeah. It's actually perfect. But let's delete this. Let's delete this and this. Nope. Here. Like this. Not a huge fan. You know what? Let's leave it. I mean, this is how it looks best for the most part. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. Let me drink real quick. And now let me just go over these parts. make it like feel like there is a transition without really making one. Yes, I think this works. I would apply this here instead, to be honest though. So now, yeah, let's say it looks better. We shall see. I mean, it looks different. It looks different, so yeah. Let's go for let's go for another one, but this time we should make this crystal right here instead. And it's time for the upgrade. Let's do it like this. You know what? Let me paint the whole crystal with this color. Then let's use this color here and there. This color up here. Ugh. And then in the middle, this one. And now we can go ahead and use this color here. Yes. Now back there, this as well. Let me add a little bit of this. Just a touch. Not that not that much, just like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now let's put this color here. How does it look like? Not that great. Okay, see. And here let's add a little bit of the darker color. Awesome, actually awesome. And like this. I probably should add more color here, like lighter color. And here, now it should be set. Maybe make it, yeah, like this. That should be okay. I don't know. Nope. So this though. Well, doesn't look that bad. Okay. Think I'll have to rework these towers or these crystals in future. Just little bit. Just tiny touches, but I don't know. I'm not that happy with them as it's right now. I can't grasp what's the issue. Anyway, oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's save this just in case. I can literally take it, delete it. Let's put this on maximum. Save it here. Oh no. Save it here. Hide it. Let me drink. Okay, I'm way happier with it now. It looks kinda better. Okay, so I'll be entirely honest, I'm getting kinda tired, so I'm literally happy with the first, second, third, and fifth crystal. I'm not that happy with this one, but that doesn't matter for now. I mean, there is still a lot of time for improvements, but I'd like to get some rest for a while, and then I'll probably get back to working on Project Matcher. But I think for graphics that was enough for today, so anyone who's watching, thank you so much for watching, so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!